Sagittarius, welcome to Meenakshi Tarot. This is a general reading for you. This is for your for your moon, sun, and Venus, and your rising. If you know your rising, so if you know your rising, you're obviously cross reading. Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy the reading and hope it resonates with you. And if it does, please subscribe to my channel. So Sagittarius, let's see here. I was not going to read reversals originally, but I am now doing that because there is a message here for you. So you've got the Emperor in reverse, and you've got the Moon, and you've got Judgment. Underneath the Emperor, you've got the Knight of Swords, you've got the Lovers, King of Swords in reverse. Underneath the Moon, you've got Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse, the Moon in reverse. So you've got the Moon twice. You might have a Pisces person in your space. In the Judgment, you've got Justice, you've got Knight of Cups, you've got the Empress. Libra energy, you could have a Libra person in your space. You could have a Gemini person in your space. Or this could just be about, psychological way of thinking of things anyway. Not necessarily that these people are in your space. Now, with this Emperor energy, we see that some of you, like I said, you could have this Aries person, Aries and Pisces person in your space. And we see that some of you are having to deal with somebody who could be becoming very oppressive, or could be you yourself, Sagittarius. You're becoming very demanding, wanting things your way, being a difficult person. And we see that underneath this Emperor energy, there's a rushing towards making decisions. It could be this rushing, somebody could be pressuring you, or you pressuring somebody to make some decisions about a love situation. And we have this King of Swords in reverse. It could be, this kind of decision, what's going on with wanting people to make decisions. It's become almost unfair and quite oppressive in nature, quite oppressive and quite demanding that this be done. We see this coming through. We could see that even if it's not speaking to you, Sagittarius, having to being an emotional bully to a certain person. Some of you could be that. Or somebody could be like that towards you, emotionally bullying you to be part and to make decisions, to make a commitment. And I mean, you're not giving the freedom to think. You're being put under pressure. And you need to think about this, Sagittarius. If you are being emotionally bullied to get into things, you need to think about whether you want to make this commitment. You may not have all the information. You may feel that, I don't have all the facts. I can't make all these decisions, and I don't want to be just working for the sake of working. I know what life is about. I don't want to just do things for the sake of doing it, whether it's your work, whether it's your studies. There has to be some purpose to what you're doing. You need to understand the purpose to what you're doing. You really are feeling quite oppressed in certain circumstances. Some of you could be feeling as though things that just don't seem to be changing. It just seems to be getting worse. It seems to be you feel as though you're being deceived. You feel as though there's a lot of dishonesty that's happening around you. And while you thought that there was supposed to be moving towards this energy of thinking of second chances, and there's supposed to be the second chance, it's almost as though there's this unfairness. There's this spiteful energy that's coming towards you. There's this oppressive, emotional blackmail energy that's coming towards you, that's a part of your situation, Sagittarius. Could be people that you've invited in your space, and God willing, it's not you that has become like the Sagittarius, with using emotional blackmail to get what you want, and to be so demanding and almost, I can use the word spiteful, Sagittarius, because you are known as a loving sign. Situations, second chances made you become spiteful, and the word even greedy comes to mind, Sagittarius. Working for the sake of money, a feeling that you should have been celebrated for that. Okay, let's get some clarity here, Sagittarius. This is quite surprising, quite unexpected. So you've got Judgment. Judgment. See that? You've got Judgment twice. Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Page of Wands, King of Cups, Queen of Swords, and you've got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords in this reading. Let's see this here, King and Queen. So it's truly about being balanced with your words, with your thinking, not being too abrasive as you are going through things. So this energy is... So some of you are having the second chance, and people are rushing you to make some decisions, and you feel like it's a second chance for you, and it's going to bring you a lot of reward. You can see that. And even though some of you could be feeling as though you are working for the sake of working, it's going to bring you a lot of financial independence, a lot of joy. You may not like what you're doing right now. Some of you may be feeling that, you know what, I'm just doing, serving my time, so to say. But you know what, that is going to actually bring you a lot of reward and a lot of things to celebrate, a lot of contentment in your life. So it's just about changing your attitude. You see that even though you may feel as though justice is not served, and you're feeling very burdened by all of these things, and you're feeling very unfair because you have to work so hard for everything, you do get to have your wishes granted in life. You do get to celebrate your life. You do get to enjoy the things that you love in life. So you need to remember that. Some of you could be involved in a love situation where you are the younger person in this love situation. We see that, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of direction. It could be your energy as well. It is Queen of Wands, fire energy. So you could be feeling more focused. Some of you could be actually having a situation where there's additions to the family. Some of you could be thinking about that, Sagittarius, having an addition to the family, a new addition into your family. We've got this Virgo energy here. Realizing that no matter what has happened in the past, and even if you may feel so oppressed about, and some of you are going through this, where you are feeling very oppressed, you need to realize that you need to be loving. You need to let love flow from you to others. You need to take some time to reflect on the choices that you are making, Sagittarius. Which direction do you want to take? Maybe you may need to ask wisdom from somebody a bit more spiritual, or somebody older than yourself, but get some good advice or think about this. I know some people don't like to ask other people for advice, so take some time out to self-reflect, to meditate, to think about your path, make this decision. You have two paths to choose from right now. We also see that, you've got this, some of you could have had a falling out with an Aquarian, or with a Gemini, or with a Libra person. So you may be wanting to move towards expressing something. You want to make an offer to them. So if this is what you want to do, you need to think about this. Some of you could have been also dealing with a very aggressive masculine energy that was, when it comes to a family situation, somebody wanting to be quite aggressive and argumentative. There could have been this situation where there was this argumentative air sign in your space, Sagittarius. So you need to be very mindful about this. But we also see here that, moving into the future, and you've got the King of Swords in your recent past as a reverse card, and you've got it upright into your present phase as you're moving towards that. So it's almost as though the energy has changed. And in all likelihood, this energy can change if you are approaching the negative situations from a place of love, and you really bringing your cup of love to the situation to change this defensive, angry energy. And we can see that what can very well happen here is that you are literally going to feel as though you are playing the fool, and you're stepping into your own and stepping into the truth of a situation. And sometimes in life, this is what it is about. It's about taking a chance into the unknown. See, just trusting what is going on, and trusting that you have all that you need to make the decisions that you need to make. We see that with this energy here, that's you actually moving away from it, from a deceitful situation, or just a situation that made you feel like you lack stability, like, there was this oppressive blackmail situation, and you felt very undermined in this situation, but you are getting to move away from that. So Sagittarius, let us get some messages from Energy Oracle for you. Let us get some messages. If I hope this resonated with some of you out there, this has been helping some of you out there. So Sagittarius, let's get a message here from Energy Oracle cards for you. Okay, energy oracle. Let's see, what do they have to say for you? Ah, happy families. Some of you could be in a blended family situation, extended family situation, generational family situation, parents, grandparents. Beautiful. But you know, it's a case of, with this happy family situation, Sagittarius, you need to look at how you're approaching situations, and you need to realize that there are other options. You can take other avenues with regards to a family situation, if this is you speaking to you. And that whatever changes need to be made could be a short-term changes that need to be made. Some of you could have a situation where there's a new baby in the family. This could be the opportunity or the opening to bring a cleansing or a new beginning for some of you. Some of you may be feeling that you know, this change, there's this change coming towards you with this new dawn. So it can be a wonderful new beginning, and it can be either short-term or long-term. It seems to be that it could very well be your choice as to how you want to have this unfold, Sagittarius. So I've got two more decks. I've got the Energy Oracle card. That's our Energy, the Sacred Traveler. So let's see what Sacred Traveler has to say for you. And I've also got the Starseed, which I'll pull one card for you, Sagittarius. So let's see here. What does the Sacred Traveler say to Sacred Traveler to Sagittarius? Let's have a look here. Okay, Sacred Traveler for Sagittarius. Breaking the trail, a breakthrough is at hand. So even though you're going through all of these things, you must remember that your breakthrough is coming right now. It's coming. It's really here. You have infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life as you open yourself to these new opportunities. But you also need to realize you do have an impulse. Reflect and redirect your energy. So if something has not been working out, like I said, the sun energy, this could be a very short-term change that is required, and it could be met with a roadblock of some kind. So you need to realize how you're going to work past the situation, and it doesn't need to be the end of the road for you. You just need to realize that you do have your breakthrough that is coming, that you need to, even though this abundance is flowing into your life, you need to always have a contingency plan. So whatever new is coming into your life, maybe a new position for some of you, it could just be a stepping stone to something else, a short-term answer for a long-term goal. Okay, so take the opportunity that comes towards you and move through this, and realize that you can take what you have and allow yourself to grow with it. So let's see what the Starseed Oracle message for Sagittarius. Starseed Oracle message for Sagittarius. Starseed, we have breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. Oh, Sagittarius, you need to stop trying to control everything. You need to stop wanting to think that, you know what, you need to just, that the only way that anything's going to get done is that, sorry, if you do it yourself. So you need to realize that you are one with the universe. You need to realize that you need to surrender to the greater calling in life, to the greater good of all, and that understand that that whatever your concept of your higher path is, whether you believe in the universe, God, whatever it is that you believe in, you know, knowing that there's a plan there for you, that things are going to work out for you, and you need to trust the process. You need to give it out there and say, you know what, I am going to live my best life, my best authentic life, be in my best power, be the best person, be the best version of me that I can be, and surrender your own personal will with your own personal outcome, your own personal wish of how things should be, and just surrender the control and just release that, and know that, you know, you can have the breakthrough that you've been waiting for with that infinite abundance. So Sagittarius, I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and if you did, please remember to subscribe, like, and share my channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, take care and goodbye.